It's been 14 days here at the station that I haven't had another shipment in, and food is getting scarce. Have to use whatever I have on hand. There isn't hardly anything, but what I have to make something with. This is my quest. This is my survival quest. Join me as I take on the challenge of feeding myself with whatever I have left in the house before I move to North Carolina in about 2 weeks. I'm trying not to buy more groceries. I might, but until then, whatever I have in the house is all I have to eat, and you're going to see what I make on a daily basis on this new video blog. So, let's get to it. One of the things I realized that I had was a lot of vegetable shortening. Now, vegetable shortening, vegan, can be used for lots of things in place of butter. I don't know if it's quite as healthy as eating something else, but it's what I got. So I found a bunch of things I can do with vegetable shortening, from cookies to tortillas, and I'll be making some tortillas shortly. So to make tortillas, I'm going to use my vegetable shortening and flour. Now, I only have what's on hand, as I was mentioning before, so I've got some self-rising flour and some all-purpose flour. All-purpose is getting low, and self-rising has some baking powder in it as well as some salt, so it saves some hassle because I don't have any baking powder anymore. It's gone. So I just went online and found any old recipe that I could find for tortillas. This one says something about 3 cups of all-purpose flour, which I'm using self-raising, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, which is built in, 2 teaspoons of salt. I'll use 1 teaspoon, maybe 3/4 of a cup of shortening, and 3/4 cup of hot water. So it's pretty simple. Now this is probably going to be a lot, making 3 cups, so I'm going to half this actually. Last time I tried to make this, just a couple nights ago, I didn't put enough water in, I guess, so they weren't very pliable after they were done. They were very stiff and would break easily. Oh, here we go. Now, I'm not sure what kind of consistency you want to look for in this. I haven't figured that out yet. I used to make muffins every single day when I worked at Dunkin' Donuts when I was a teenager still, and I used to be able to tell exactly, without using really measuring cups, just how much water to put in, just how the mix felt. And I don't know the feeling for tortillas, but it's just starting to look kind of flaky and pulling apart in a nice way. I have a feeling this is good, but I'm still going to go a little bit more with water. You know, I really think that it needs more water. I'm going to go balls out on water. What I find works well for me is to roll it into kind of a submarine. Kind of square off the ends a little. Squish it. Make sure that it's nice, and this way when you cut it, you can cut it easily into equal sizes. Just take them, ball them up, nice little balls, squish them, and then you get to have the fun of rolling them out. Now, since I don't have a rolling pin handy, I'm using the second best thing, wine bottle. Except, just picked up some spider web. To start sticking, you can always dust your wine bottle. Now this is living. And you want to get this really flat, as flat as possible, because it will puff up a little bit inside the griddle. But since another thing I don't have is a griddle, I'm just going to be using a standard pan. It's got a kind of a star shape going in. Yeah, why not? Let's make this a star. Look at that, beautiful. So I got my first tortilla set up. I'm getting this pan hot. I don't want to just let it go without anything in it, so I don't really want to use more shortening. For some reason I don't feel like it's healthy to eat nothing but shortening. So I'm going to take a paper towel and just get a little bit of oil on it, smear it on there. Just grease the bottom of the pan a little. A nice little star. And just doesn't take very long at all. Just a little bit and flip it over. Not too long. Now, I don't want to move with all sorts of condiments. I don't want to move with all sorts of things at all, but the less I move with, the better. So, I'm trying to use up everything that I've already bought, as I said before. So, what do I have in here? 2 items that I found are actually pretty tasty. This one's tamarind paste, tamarind concentrate. This is from your Indian section of your grocery store, which I hope you have. I hope I have in North Carolina too. But this is just tamarind, and that's about it. And it's a sweet flavor. And this is mole sauce. These ones on the bottom are probably going to be... Oh, here's my star. Look at that. Mole sauce. So that's the first installment of the survival food, I don't know what to call it, the vegetarian, vegan, survival guide, when you don't have any food in the house and you're using whatever you have on hand. And this is what I got. And until next time.